Hey, welcome to the channel. We're a family of 4 from Perth and we've sold up for the trip of a lifetime around Australia. So this is our campsite, guys. It's basically turned into a lake. I've had to resort to using the Ranger as a generator.
Pretty disappointing really on the council's behalf, or councils, that there's no dump points provided, and what they're going to find is people essentially doing the wrong thing, aren't they?
Guys, the real reason we've come all the way from WA to New South Wales is for a pie review, isn't it? We found Australia's best bakery. Made it to the upper Glen Hill Falls. Beautiful, but the price, guys, it's very, very expensive. Thanks to the support of our partners, 4x4 Extras Wangara, JB Caravans, TC Boxes, and Petters Suspension and Brakes.
So we're reliving Lithgow again,
We are,
aren't we?
yeah. Just gone back through the town centre. About a 3.5 hour drive for us today. Done a big detour.
Mark cranking out the moves, listening to 80s.
Run DNC. It's come through the Blue Mountains, quick coffee stop. Early start this morning, so we needed this. So it wasn't very long ago we were in Canberra having to do the West Australian election, and only a month later we're back in Sydney doing the national one. So yeah, we didn't think that was going to happen, but it's throwing a bit of a spanner into our plans. Voting tick.
Yeah, both elections done now, so we should be fine.
Woohoo! All right.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, is this familiar, Kate?
Yes.
We get back to Sydney, we've had beautiful weather for a couple of weeks and it is pouring down.
Definitely back in Lane Cove.
Oh my gosh.
It rained a week non-stop last time.
It did. Oh, cha-ching.
So many tolls. We've only been in Sydney, what, how long?
No.
An hour?
And that's like literally like a 3-minute drive from camp. And it's already costing us like another $5. Ridiculous. We're off to Canoelands now. We'll sort of make our way towards the Central Coast. So yeah, looking forward to going up north on the coast. Should be beautiful.
Are you right, Mark? You really love having to put those PIN codes in to get out, don't you?
Oh my god.
You can't reach from your windows. You have no choice but to half climb out.
Why do you need 6 digits on a PIN code? Surely 4's enough, right?
Well, why can't they just have a barrier that just lifts up when it sees a car?
I know. Yeah, that seems a bit silly having to put the code in to leave the caravan park. Extra safety. Guys, the real reason we've come all the way from WA to New South Wales is for a pie review, isn't it? We found Australia's best bakery, voted 3 years in a row, so they've got to be good. We're in the town of Glenorie.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully it gets a good review. So modernised.
What do you reckon, Max?
Looks good and smells good.
Smells amazing.
Yep.
So what have we got here, mate?
A signature beef pie. I'm gonna go with 9.5. The only reason why I went 9.5, it's because the pastry is like not very hard. It's like a bit soft.
Yep.
A
Awesome.
bit soft, yeah.
9.5, that's a high score. Do you want to show everyone the inside? Oh, that looks good.
The bottom's perfectly cooked though.
How's the flavour of the meat?
Very good.
Okay, we've moved on to desserts. We don't normally do this with our pie reviews, but this is a special bakery. So we've got a vanilla slice and a custard tart to share. So,
fun fact, this bakery won the award for Australia's longest sausage roll. Guess how long it was?
oh, I don't know, a metre?
21.6 metres.
Whoa.
And also as well with that, they won $15,000 for Children's Hospital in Westmead.
Oh, wow. Great cause.
Well done.
Oh, awesome. We didn't have any sausage rolls, but I'm sure they're really nice. But yeah, we're going to tuck into the desserts now.
Eggs. I didn't have plain fish, but we're going to give it a crack.
After pies, we're going for a walk here, back at our hip camp.
Yeah.
Very beautiful property. Now they have a shop. It is open certain times of the day, and they do fresh eggs.
We're hoping they're still open.
Yeah, coffee, but I think they might be closed, but we can come back in the morning. Pretty cool, hey?
Yeah.
They have a shop here, which is open from 9 to 2 p.m, so we're just in the afternoon, but we will pop back. Looks like they have an ice cream van there, bit of coffee, some homemade jams and things, so yeah.
I don't got no real estate and nobody knows my name. I could find a place and see it all a different way. Slow down, your heart's on your sleeve, and nobody can see right now. Summer days, summer nights, lose it all, close your eyes. It's okay, waste your time. I don't mind, I don't mind.
Alright guys, it's day trip time.
We're going to Ku-Ring-Gai Chase National Park.
Yeah, it's meant to be beautiful, but we're having a bit of a chuckle because it's just starting to rain outside, so it's quite ironic.
As we got in the car. But of course it is.
So we're keeping our fingers crossed that it's okay, but yeah, it should still be beautiful.
It's a bit wild.
Guys, have you ever seen a road that windy before? That's wild. This is Galston Road here in New South Wales, and before you come in it says you've got to be under 7.5 metres to actually drive it. So
We're like, what? What's this about?
and they had cameras and everything, so you have to be under, otherwise you get fined. And we're wondering why, but we're coming up to this really windy section in a second, so we're going to show you why.
You know we're in a fancy area when we're driving past houses and there's house-sized tennis courts on the block.
Or they have buildings for their cars that are the same size as a house, so crazy. Really beautiful. There is a little rock climb you can do down to the bottom. You need to be super careful. There's no railings or anything, but Max and I have gone down the bottom for a look around, see if we can find the other waterfall, hey? Go for it. We're officially in the national park now. There's a $12 entry fee for a vehicle, and this is the Basin Trail. We're basically on the tip of the coastline here. There's several walking trails you can do. They all look beautiful, don't they?
Yeah.
So this one is about an hour's walk, is that right?
Well, it said 1 to 2 hours.
The weather's dried up nicely, a little bit overcast, but that makes perfect walking conditions. So here we have some Aboriginal carvings in the rocks here. It's quite beautiful. Just imagine how long that would have taken to carve.
And I know exactly what I'm looking for.
So Max, a lot of downhill. We've walked probably about 2 kilometers downhill.
You have to walk up this.
It's going to be a lot of up.
It's all right. We can do it.
A group just walked up and they're like, does it get any flatter? And we're like, not really. We're not going to be laughing going all the way back up there, but the views are beautiful. So that's the campground at the bottom. Pretty busy because today is a public holiday here in New South Wales.
Every second, every day.
Right on the top of the hill over there, that's the lighthouse that we walked up a couple of weeks ago. Guys, we've made it to the Basin at the Ku-Ring-Gai Chase National Park. You can camp here. The only catch, you've got to either walk here, come by ferry or by water taxi. $35 a night for 2 people, but look at the view behind us. It's absolutely stunning. We've got about a 2-kilometer hike back to our car, so that's going to be fun. Okay, you ready?
No.
We saw a few people going up, we're absolutely puffing. So that's probably going to be us in about 500 meters or so.
And I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Quite the walk, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first bit coming up the hill was pretty brutal. But once you get past that, it does ease off a bit. And then you get this rocky stuff, which is quite flat and it's nice. But there is times where you get glimpses of the coastline. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Really nice, really nice.
Yeah.
You got about 500 meters or so from the bottom up, which is like super steep, and we're all huffing and puffing. But yeah, it's really nice. Good to stretch the legs. As you can see, the sun's starting to set behind us, so we're hopefully in for a beautiful sunset.
And burn off some of those pies we had yesterday.
Yeah.
And the treats we won't talk about.
Nah. It's all about balance in life, isn't it? All right, we're all packed down.
Yeah.
We're ready to hit the road. But yeah, really relaxing stay here at the Orchard in Canoelands.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, did a good job finding this place. What was the price?
So look, it's about $30 a night for adults, and you do pay extra for children. For 2 adults, 2 children, it was sort of sitting around the $50 a night mark. But when I looked, it was the cheapest option out there in terms of hip camps. A lot of them were crazy prices. But also as well, this location was great. You know, we didn't have anybody here with us. It was so quiet. Literally as well, the main town, Glenorie, is what, 15-minute drive away?
Yeah, not far.
For anything we need. Perfect spot, guys.
We're essentially making our way north towards Newcastle. That's kind of the plan.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of time to do that. So we're kind of doing it in increments of about an hour and a half or so, aren't we?
We've got a bit of time on our hands, and we're letting Queensland dry out a bit before we head that way, just with all the heavy rains and all the flooding. So, you know, we've got a bit of time.
But that's the thing with a lap, you don't want to be rushing through places, and you see these beautiful finds. Yeah, little towns like this that we probably would have maybe skipped.
Off the beaten track,
yeah.
Which is really cool, that's what it's about.
So guys, Kate and I have just been having a bit of a conversation because we thought we'd be able to find a dump point around camp, but it's proving quite problematic, isn't it?
Well, there is literally 0 dump points that aren't included in caravan parks. So if you're not staying in a caravan park, good luck, which is pretty much the problem we're facing.
Yeah. So obviously we've been at a hip camp, so we've needed to be fully self-contained, including the toilet. So we need somewhere to deal with that. We're actually going to head to a caravan park now and ask politely if we can use their dump point, because there's literally no other option.
pretty disappointing really on the council's behalf, or councils, that there's no dump points provided. And what they're going to find is people essentially doing the wrong thing, aren't they?
Yeah, people will dump it in public toilets and things like that, which obviously clogs them up, and it's not good.
So look, something to just take note of, guys. If you're camping up this way and you are off-grid, you might just want to factor that in. I've literally just been on Wikicamps trying to find another solution. We're quite lucky actually where we're going now. There is toilets provided, so if we can't empty it, we have got toilets to use. But I don't know what we would have done if that wasn't the case. Also, just quickly guys, I just want to add, you know, it is really helpful if you guys find a place, you know, if you use Wikicamps and you find a water filling point, take pictures and write a review. So I try and do that along the way, because I was just trying to find one that has a picture to know for sure that if we go there, we can actually use it. Because we have found some of those water filling stations that don't have the right attachments, do they? They're more so for trucks or that sort of thing, or not caravans. So it is incredibly helpful for people like us that aren't from here to see straight away if that's suitable or not. Just 2 lanes, nice and normal.
Can handle that. Trying to find some water. The first dump point was a fail, so we'll see if we get lucky this time.
What are we up to?
Okay, so 7-Eleven to the rescue, but as you can see, it's not the easiest spot to get to.
We had to wait for like 3 cars to move, didn't we?
Yeah.
Tricky.
I'm gonna probably have to use both hoses, but it is potable water, so we'll see how we go.
So poor Mark, I'm sending him on a bit of a scenic detour, which is very steep, very beautiful, may I add.
Yeah, we're in low range, having to come down this one.
Look at that, guys. So we just want to quickly do a shout out to Glenworth Valley Caravan Park, Sherry and Larry. They let us use their dump point, which was very kind, because there's none up here, is there, anywhere for hours.
No.
So very, very grateful. It was quite a few minutes ago.
Well, look, it's tomorrow is the last day of the school holidays, I believe. So it'll probably get pretty quiet tomorrow. But yeah, beautiful spot. It's on the expensive side. We just found out that 15 kilos of wood is what, $24?
Yeah.
It's a bit crazy. You know, with the weight, managing all that, didn't grab wood. But so yeah, I don't know if we'll be having a fire tonight. But yeah, bit overcast, but it's not raining.
They do horse riding and quad biking and things like that, but we're talking $100, more than $100 per person.
Yeah.
So it's a bit much.
This is somewhere someone recommended that we come, and it is very beautiful. But yeah, certainly on the expensive side. Like, it's pretty crazy, so we might just have to be very selective about what we do while we're here. Where we've camped, there is a function centre. We've seen it in the distance. So the kids are in the van, they're all happy. We're going to go for a cheeky pint if we can.
Yeah.
I know we're getting a reputation for this, but why not? It's a nice afternoon. We've been driving all day and busy packing down, so we're going to see if we can have a sneaky drink. Success.
This bottle. Hang on, wait. I've got to get this. Look how cute this bottle is.
Not a bad view. Now guys, as you can see, it is quite busy, but it is the Anzac Day long weekend, so that's why we are, if you can spot us, we are right there. So
you can see the kids.
And we purposely parked there because it's nice and quiet, but I reckon most of this will clear tomorrow.
Well, we're hoping so. But as you can see, lots of space for camping. You literally just pick where you want to go.
That's huge.
Within reason.
I think some pizzas on the menu for dinner tonight, some homemade pizzas, so that'll be nice. But yeah, we're just going to chill now, and we've only got really one full day tomorrow, so we'll probably do a day trip or have a little look around.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Cool, the noises they make, hey?
That's not food.
Yum, 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 yum. pizza time. We're going to use the barbecue for these. I thought I'd let you know my little trick. Nice Lebanese bread here. And what I normally do is pop it in the barbecue and just briefly cook each side of the bread. If you do it that way, then put your topping on, it's going to be all nice and crispy. Otherwise you can have like a soggy base. So that's just a little tip that we do. Okay, so the kids have made theirs. This is Izzy's. She's definitely loaded that one up, so let's pop it in the barbecue. For this bit, I definitely turn the heat down, like 150 or less, because you don't want it to, you know, burn it. But give it sort of 10 minutes, should be good. Okay, and there's the finished result. That's Izzy's. It smells pretty amazing. So yeah, that was about 10 minutes in the barbecue after sort of toasting it beforehand. Okay, it's on to the other ones. We're thinking of doing a bit of day tripping today, but the weather has got other plans, so we might have to reset a little bit. We've only got one day, so yeah, but you can't control the weather. So this is our campsite, guys. It's basically turned into a lake. Yeah, fair to say a pretty wet night and morning. It's been absolutely bucketing down. Yeah, it's kind of thrown our plans upside down. We knew it was going to be a little bit drizzly, but I think the weather's actually got a lot wetter than they anticipated. So yeah, everywhere is drenched. Still a beautiful spot though, but yeah, I don't know what we're going to do today. It might have to be a quiet one. That was basically ankle deep yesterday. Look at it now. I've had to resort to using the Ranger as a generator, just not getting enough solar into the system through our 4 solar panels on the JB Gator X and our Renogy solar blanket behind us. So we don't have a separate generator, so the vehicle is the generator in situations like this. But look, it does work pretty well. Here, getting another 380 watts in through the alternator. Days like today, gotta do what you gotta do. There's nothing we can do here. A lot of the activities which we were gonna do, like axe throwing and stuff, are out because of the weather. So we're gonna jump in the car, we're gonna head to Gosford and have a look what the town has to offer. But this is literally the only day we have here in this area before we head up to Newcastle.
Lookouts are also off, aren't they?
Just a bit.
We just went over a bridge and it's just like fog, isn't it?
Can't see anything. So
It's the sharpest cry.
I can imagine it would be really pretty when it's not raining.
it does look like a pretty town or city. I don't know which one it is, but yeah. Nice day trip in Terrigal.
I know, weather's a bit wild.
It is freezing. Oh my gosh. But determined to get out because we've only got one day, but pretty miserable. Alright guys, we're hiding under the canopy here in Glenworth Valley. Probably not the stay that we had anticipated.
No.
It's been torrential, non-stop rain. We've been struggling to manage the battery in the van because we've had no solar input. Woke up this morning to, I think it was 12% battery, so that's the worst it's been. So yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge. Look, this place was recommended to us and it's super beautiful. I think if you want somewhere that's good for families and has lots of activities, this would be really great.
Coming in big groups as well, even, you know, big catch up. So if you're into horse riding, you know, quad biking, kayaking, you know, all of...
Yeah, they had the axe throwing as well, didn't they?
The axe throwing, yeah, all these outside activities. Unfortunately, with the weather, a lot of those activities were cancelled.
Beautiful, but the price, guys, it's very, very expensive.
It was up there around the $90 a night for 2 adults, 2 children. So definitely way over budget, but you know, we thought that this would be a great place to go. So different factors there involved.
We thought it'd be a good place for Max to use his kayak because there is an area you can do that. You know, we were contemplating maybe doing, you know, the quad bikes or one of the activities, but the challenge is you're paying kind of a really high price for your camp, and then I think it was like $150 per person to do the quad biking. So, I mean, it's just going to blow the budget too much. Probably if you're doing a long weekend with the family and this is it and you're going to save for that, yeah, absolutely go for it. But we just couldn't justify it. So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing, to be honest, is you know, how much they were charging for activities on top of the camp fees. And we're paying for all these camps out of our own money. So that's something we've mentioned as well. We're not getting freebies because we're doing promotions or reviews. we're paying for this out of our own pocket, so we have to manage the budget pretty carefully, and accommodations up there, I think it's the highest cost for us at the moment, other than food and then obviously fuel. Yeah, look, we've got not a big drive now, which is good, so we're kind of staying in the Gosford area for the next couple of days, and then we will make our way further north over the coming weeks. So the weather should get better and better, which is good.
And we are looking forward to finding some more budget-friendly camps as we get closer to, you know, Queensland and up the coast away from the big cities, because we have found Sydney to be very expensive, no matter where I look, you know, whether we're looking at, you know, off-grid stays, hip camps, or, you know, sometimes there's neither of those options and we have to do a caravan park. It is expensive, like holy moly. So we're looking forward to bringing that budget down a bit, aren't we?
Bodding usually gives like the pastry, it makes it like I don't know what I was going to say.
All right, day trip time. Where are you sending us?
I sent you the Google directions. I don't know what it's called. We're going to a lookout first. And also literally, can't even say.
I think we've got about, what, hour and a half?
Sorry, I had a flag on my nose.